Good morning, everybody in Ruthie Rocks Land. If you've ever wondered what kind of good stuff goes on at our office, it's this kind of stuff. It's always a party at 8400 West Sahara. And speaking of parties, we have a date change for one of ours. So Monday morning, thank you, everybody. We talked about Buffini being this Friday. Now, we have some people signed up, but what a lot of people don't realize, Buffini is an all-inclusive package. They send you a book, they send you marketing materials, they send you all sorts of things. It takes a few days for it to get to you. So we have moved it to the next Friday. So instead of the 19th, it's going to be the 26th. That's going to be the first meeting. We're probably going to end up combining two meetings. That way, the first couple meetings, they're pretty front-loaded, but after that, they get a little bit, there's less videos and there's less material, so we'll probably end up combining two of the later meetings into one meeting. Good morning, ladies. I'm doing Ruthie Rocks' show today. Yes, I am. That was Susan and Jamie. They work here. They're very nice ladies. So let's find a nice quiet place to talk about the Buffini today. All right. I had to retreat from my office. They're having just a little too much fun there in the training center today. So Buffini, it's going to be on the first meeting's going to be on the 26th. Everyone who signed up, we've already notified. And so this gives you guys an extra week to decide whether or not you want to attend. Now, if you're going to attend, you should probably sign up this week because it takes a while to get your materials. Now, me and Jimmy did talk about some of the key aspects of the Buffini program. And if you're an agent and you need to take your business to the next level, Buffini's for you. If you're an agent and you're just starting out and you need to spend some of your seed money in order to discover how you need to run your real estate business, then Buffini's for you. It works for agents on multiple levels of their career. Now, you might be saying, it's a lot of money. And honestly, yes, it is. But here's the thing. As a real estate agent, you don't have a job. You don't even have a career. You own a business now, and you have to be able to put into your business. Now, there's advertising, there's taxes, there's doing things to make your business better. I often equate real estate agents to being restaurant owners. You need so much stuff if you're going to be a restaurant owner. You need a building, or in some cases a food truck. You need supply chains, you need employees, and most importantly, you need advertising. If you can have the best food in the world, but if your restaurant isn't advertised, how are people going to find out about it? Well, the same thing is for every business, including real estate. People need to know about you. There's over 15,000 real estate agents, give or take, at any time in Las Vegas. That's a lot of competition. And you need to be able to advertise yourself or put into your business. You know, some of the things that they talk about in Buffini, and I think Tom Ferry talks about this too, is the money you need to put into your business. Now, when you get your commission check, that's not a paycheck. That's revenue that your business earned. And when it comes to the revenue that your business earns, it's got to do more than just pay your salary. Of course, you know, it's got to pay your salary, but about a third of it's going to have to go to taxes because, you know, Uncle Sam wants his cut too. A third of that also has to go into making your business better. This is advertising, equipment, maybe buying an assistant or two. And then that last third, well, that's your salary. And I see a lot of real estate agents that get into the business who spend so much time preparing and passing the test. Then you got to pay for your licensing, then you got to be part of LVR. There's a lot of stuff you guys got to do in order to become real estate agents. And it just doesn't end there. I mean, I hear a lot of trainers, and I even hear Ruthie talk about this. If you don't have money to live off for a year, you're not going to be able to survive that first year in real estate. You need to have money to live off on, because any money you make needs to go back into your business to do stuff, because you need cards, you need flyers, you need advertising so people knows about you. You might need branded open house signs. Now, some of these costs can be absorbed at the beginning by, you join a good brokerage, like Ruthie's brokerage. She has signs, she has printers so you guys can print. A lot of brokers do this. Some brokers, they have a home office, they don't have any sort of support system. So there's things that you can do to absorb the initial costs, but at the end of the day, you need to think of yourself as a business, and everything that you need to have, you know. And advertising on television and radio is expensive. Some real estate agents do that to great success. The pool for real estate agents that do that sort of thing is much smaller than people who do mailers, Popeyes, or other forms of marketing. Uh, One form of marketing that has the lowest bar of entry is social media. Anyone can create a Facebook business page. Anyone can start doing ads for relatively a small amount of money. It does add up over time, because in order to get anything out of social media, that almost becomes a second job in itself. Because in order to be successful on social media these days, it's kind of a full-time job. You've got to create content more than once a day, and you've got to be pumping money into boosts and ads in order to get that stuff out there to help build your following. Now, when it comes to the Buffini thing, the Buffini class and the Buffini program, he kind of helps you build on that. They call it the stacking effect. Basically, it's like this. You need to be working for your referrals. The people you're working with today need to turn in to 1 or 2 deals within the year. He also says his A-tier clients. And basically, your business needs to help build itself. You accomplish this by providing such a great service that the people who used you already are your biggest advertisers. Everyone they talk to who might get into buying a house or selling their house, they need to say, oh, I'm going to use Jimmy Dague, or I'm going to use Ruthie Allbrand, or I'm going to use Joe Sixpack. Whoever you're doing business with, you need to stay top of mind. And how do you do that? Another portion of the Buffini program is doing that with, one of the key factors is Popeyes. When it comes to your A clients, you let them know you exist. You show up. You have a little gift. He calls them the items of value. Sometimes it's very simple. It's very hot in the summer. Some people show up with a case of water. Hey, here's 32 bottles of water. Just thought I'd check in, see how you guys are doing. Sometimes it's when it's barbecue season. One of his big funny ones is a ketchup, mustard, and relish pack, and the card on it has a pun about, I want to catch up with you because I relish our friendship, and something about mustard that escapes me right now. But these are the kind of things that, being part of the Buffini program, they send to you for you to use. So you don't have to think up something. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. They send you this stuff on a monthly basis. You get a box, you open it up, you're like, oh, okay, I take these to my Popeyes. Oh, I've got personal notes. I'm going to write out a personal note, send this to some people. And every week during the training, we're doing this thing. He gives you homework. He's like, at the end of the meeting, I want you to do 5 Popeyes, 5 cards. I want you to read this marketing material. I want you to go out and talk to 5 people and add them to your referral maker CRM. And you need to do that sort of thing, because that's what this is. If you're just going to show up and watch the videos and talk and have a good time, that's cool. But Brian Buffini says this at the end of every single one of the videos. The education without implementation is just entertainment. And if you want to be entertained, it's entertaining as all get out. You know, we have a good time. But if you want this to do something for you, you have to do what the man says. And one of the first things that we do is um, they give us a certificate, and we're supposed to fill it out. And it's basically a declaration of our plans over the course of the class. And it's like, by this date, I'm going to have this many deals, because during 100 Days to Greatness, it's not just training, it's practical things that you're going to do for your business. And by the end of it, they want you to at least have done 2 deals using what you're learning. After you're done with the first day, they want you to be using the stuff that you learned. It's not 100 days, then starting the greatness. It's 100 days to greatness. You start with the program, day 1, and by the time we're all done, we've done all the meetings, we've watched all the material, we've done all the homework, you should be there. And it's a job, man. One of the first things they want you to do is go through your past database and organize it, categorize them into A, B, C, and D clients, so you know who you can spend your time on. And if you're not willing to put in the work, it's going to be tough, and you might not get as much out of it as the people who do. And the people who have, they're doing great right now. Their businesses are healthy. They're doing what they need to do. And some people who haven't aren't. I'm not trying to talk bad about anyone. That's just how it is. If you do the thing, you're going to be successful. You don't do the thing, and that is the biggest thing I've seen in the past 7 years that makes real estate agents not successful. They don't do the things. And I know I'm being vague here with the things, because there's a lot of ways to make money in real estate. Some people, they don't want to do the Buffini program. They're happy buying a click funnel and paying $5,000 a month in order to get leads and work those leads and turn them over. Some people want to spend $2,000 in Facebook ads and get leads that way. Some people, they go out every night to social events and they network personally because that's what works for them. Some people do combinations of these things. There's a lot of ways to get out there and promote your business. Not all of them cost a lot of money. Let's see here. I believe NAR puts out this statistic that just the pure effect of wearing a name badge everywhere you go can turn into 2 deals a year. And a name badge is what? A $25 to $50 investment. You get a really nice one, especially the ones with LED lights that light up or look like the Las Vegas sign. There's a lot of different things that you can do. Some of them are one-time investments, some of them are ongoing investments. But you need to do something, and Buffini is a good investment. Like I said, this is probably our third 100 Days to Greatness. We've done Pathway to Mastery, the Essentials, and the Advanced. And like I said, the people who've done this, they are doing good. And if you notice in the flyer that when you put in your NAR license ID, they take $100 off. So that's $100 off the $500. And if Ruthie and Jimmy were here, they would tell you how valuable this is. Jimmy always says Buffini is his #1 favorite trainer. And we all know Jimmy and Ruth, we've been successful real estate agents for decades. I was trying to find a softer word, but we've been successful for so long doing this. Oh, there it is. Yeah. And you can too. It's that simple. So yeah, sign up. The first class is the 26th. Sign up, get your marketing materials, start going through it, and I hope to see you there. And we'll have some fun, and it'll be good. Have a good day.